Hello everyone and welcome back once again to Panzer Corps. It's been a long time, but we're finally back in the west with the Dieppe raid. It's August 19th, 1942. I hope you and your men enjoyed your vacation, Herr General, because the Allies are back and they are striking in force. A significant armada of transport ships, escorted by the Royal Navy and protected by an umbrella of Royal Air Force aircraft, has already begun its assault on the port city of Dieppe. It is clear that this is no ordinary raid, but a serious operation. Your objective is to repel the invasion of Dieppe by securing all Victory Hex objectives. We're sending you reinforcements to help deal with this sizable raid. One group should be arriving immediately from the west, with another on its way shortly after from the east. As always, I'm certain you'll make the best use of these assets. Well, let's hope so. And go to the deployment screen. Alright, here in the deployment screen, let's start repairing and selling some of the units here. Getting rid of all those extra recons. And over strengthening my artillery, you can go to 21 centimeter Nibelwerfer. Now, I actually kind of forgot, but during this mission, I believe you get some extra fighters, and there will be extra fighters along the way. So I really don't think that I need to buy extra fighters here. What I will buy is a Junkers 88 bomber, which I will rename in the next episode, which is also a historical unit to have, definitely. Then I also want to buy a Stück 3B, which is, well, currently, I don't know how historical that is, but I'm gonna have to check it up. I'm sure they use some Stugs in Italy, so I'm sure we can figure out something. And I do know that they had an anti-tank gun at the very least as well. Now, I actually right, you do get the same amount back, right? 831. Yeah. I do believe that during this mission you also get some anti-tank units. So amongst which a Martyr, but well, basically the difference in this mission is what I can do. I can either sell or buy the Stück 3F now, sell the Martyr, or I can use the Martyr and switch that up later. It would mean that, in a way, I'm trading only for this mission one extra anti-tank unit for an extra artillery. And I think I'd rather do that. I've been checking when you get which units online. I mean, it's not as if I was playing this completely blind in the first place. I've played all of these maps, or at least up until Bastogne here in 1945. I've played all these maps once a couple of years ago. So even though I don't know 100% what to expect, I do know some. So I did check up what units you get here, and you do get some anti-tank units as well. So I'm going to use those and change them to Stück 3G, because that's what the Hermann Göring Panzer Division historically used, and that will allow me to deploy one more artillery. Now, for this mission, I will deploy at the very least the bomber, of course. Be useless to buy it and not use it. And Rudel. Now, for this mission, I want to deploy my forces into 3 groups. One group in the center, moving up north towards Dieppe. one group to the west, moving up Dieppe from the east, and then one group moving from the south, from the west here. So these guys moving up here, then to that side. These guys moving up north, and these guys moving in there. And this way, trap the enemy forces inside Dieppe, and then work my way towards the coast, hopefully destroying everything. And then this Junkers 88 is there to destroy the enemy ships. So I'll be using mostly infantry in the city, and I will try to have more tanks on the outskirts because it's more open terrain, etc. I will actually take the naval warfare as well, because I think that's excellent in the city, and if I can take my other artillery as well, then I'll probably be fine. Let's take at the very least one infantry on this side, one here. I will definitely take this and this artillery. Anti-aircraft gun, we put to good use. These two, definitely in there as well. You guys, 3 units left. So, definitely deploying the recon. Don't necessarily need Heinz Rondorf on this one, I think. Most of the fighting will be in the city, so the amount of tanks that I will need is minimal. And I get the choice either between Oladier and or this one. I could take Oladier, I think. Yeah. I pretty much haven't not taken him ever. So, let's get one more artillery in there. I don't have many forces out here now, but I don't think I need them with the additional reinforcements that we'll get on near Varengeville-sur-Mer. Varengeville. Let's try to pronounce it in a French way. Hey, wait a minute. It says Varengeville, and here it says Varangeville. So they actually misspelled. I think they misspelled it here in this one. Either way, I will take another artillery because those are very, very useful probably. I think here. But the infantry will be a bit to the front. There we are. Alright, let's get started. And like I said, we'll get reinforcements on the flanks, so we're good to go. We'll have to be careful for enemy airwaves as well. So I'm not going to use my bombers until at the very least that first airwave is gone. Kind of like we do on the Eastern Front as well. Which is the most dangerous here? Probably the artillery. And the Churchill. Alright, yeah, so these guys will be sold, so I might just as well go and attack. Not exactly what I was looking for here, but fine. Well, we'll get rid of them eventually anyway, and they can't really move to a whole lot of places. Now, these guys will probably land down here, so I would like to use my anti-tank gun on that as well. But they can only move 1 hex, and then I don't want my units to get spotted at that point if they move. So that's why I'm keeping them at least 4 hexes away. Alright, 4 hexes distance. Just moving everybody forward as much as possible here. No real strategy involved in that. Just that I really want to get them to the city as fast as possible. Don't have my reinforcements here yet. I have to be a bit careful. The recon is also vulnerable. It's not as if I can just go anywhere I down please. So what can they see? I guess that. If they can't really find anything useful, the enemy air force is always likely to go after victory hexes. They will use their bombers to strategically bomb that, or they will try. So that's why I'm probably best off trying to guard those. Now, I do want to try and make the enemy take as many hexes inside the city and outside the city as possible, so that I can take those back to do a bit of experience farming. That didn't go very well for that thing. No. Surprised why they didn't take the actual victory hex. It's odd. Oh well. Well, not gonna lie, I kind of want to destroy the recon, because yeah, let's try and destroy this way, and I can still go after the recon like this, even though I'll probably get hurt. Yeah, it's a pretty high chance to get damage. In terms of Panzer Corps randomness, that's about as close to 100% chance of getting damage as you can get. If they have enemy air force, we'll go after this. And I want to have at least a surrender here. Come on. No. Things are not going as I would have planned them out right from the get-go as well. That is not good. At the very least, I destroyed it. So if they're gonna go for this, try to bomb it, they're likely to go after these, the KV, I think, over the strong point. So that's another trap. And that's why I wanted to push that. But yeah, then if they go in here, this is another trap. Now, at this point, I can move in here without them seeing my units. I want to position myself in such a way that I can move around or position myself in such a way that I do get to attack some of these guys on the next turn. But I do need to be careful because if they are going through here, I need to make sure that I can't, my trucks won't get bombed, basically. That's what I'm after here. But I think these guys are far away enough that I'll be safe. If they go here, they might actually go for the artillery as well. And I wouldn't be too happy if they tried that, to be honest. But there's nothing I can do about that for now. I would have had to move it further away, but I couldn't because I needed to destroy that unit. So that's not ideal, but there's little I could have done about it if I wanted to finish off that unit. Is there anything more useful to attack? I don't think so. It matters little. They'll just repair, but let's move down. As I suspect that they'll be moving towards these victory hexes. It's very likely they will. One thing I can do is put the tank in the middle, which is of course very powerful, or up till now the most powerful tank that I have. And this way, if they take this hex, I kind of force them to attack there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 4 movements only. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So they can't go around to attack this. And I can see these guys going through this way, but not down first. So 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'd be better off moving these here because then at least the Valentine is unable to reach it. Although I don't think these guys will go down there all the way. It's probably still better to do it like that. No, I'll let the enemy attack me. All right. And there's your enemy air force. Mosquito. going after the fighter. Wow. Quite surprised they're already going for the fighter with their own, although I think this is quite a powerful one. But they did have plenty of ground attack opportunities, so did not really expect the AI to go for something like that. But okay. Yeah, I kind of knew that was coming. Well, that mosquito... I do remember that mosquitoes are quite powerful as fighter bombers. 9 initiative and then 14 air attack. They're very good all across the board. Alright. It'd be pretty much suicide for these guys to finish off one of those. I mean, I'm happy with the damage I did, but I also want... Well, technically... I can do this. This is fine. Come on. Okay, good. So these guys will die, and I can do the same trick. But this time further south. And this is somewhat of a flanking force here. Not too much, since the enemy can still go through. But I don't expect many enemy tanks to be able to go all the way through here and attack this thing. They can't go through this side, so they're looking pretty solid. And I feel pretty confident moving down here in this fashion. Alright, so which units need to go? The enemy can repair technically, I think only at the airfield there. But if I want to finish off the Sterling, which I don't super necessarily need to do, but would be nice. Kind of need to finish off this first. But that's not gonna happen when you get luck like I do, because I basically have the worst luck in the world. And can I even finish it off with 3 goddamn fighters? It's unbelievable. So now I can't even take down the mosquito because this game hates me, but I'm still gonna try. Just I have nothing to say here. It's just poop. Let's keep going. No, that's not exactly the way things should go. 6 and 1, really? It's more of my magnificent luck. I think this one and this one are very likely to try and repair. So I'm just gonna do this. And I'll see what happens. Sure. It would be really funny if they didn't finish it off, but unfortunately they did. It's just unbelievable. How could they even finish it off? They had zero chance to do it. The game has just started and I'm already getting extremely cynical about my prospects here. Because the game just keeps handing you bad beats. Yeah, I can't even protect this. Nor this. So they need to go here in order to not get hit. Oh, this is a victory hack. So all enemies on this side, even if they take Dieppe, they will be looking to go over here. Because there's nothing on this side. Alright, let's try to be less cynical and just take into account that we're unlucky. That way I'll prepare for everything a bit better. And if I take into account that I will get bad rolls anyway, that will mean that I'm just playing a bit more cautious. So that's fine. Okay, so they aren't expected to deal any damage on the back. Okay. And I can leave these guys by themselves. They're good enough for that. Enemy can't see the Werfer Brigade for now. I don't know where their recon is. I think it's still up there. So they might later, but they can't see it for now. So it shouldn't be giving too much trouble. I kind of want to move back from this position to allow the enemy to take both of these, or these 3 flags, and potentially even this. But we'll see. Okay, fine. Yeah, they're moving back up. No clue how they saw that, but like how? How do they see this? It's beyond me. There's nothing. So the only thing that I can see here is that the game cheats. That's the only thing I can imagine. Because you can't see it through here. How? I don't get it. They couldn't have seen it from the mosquito because the mosquito has vision 2, unless the mosquito has vision 3. But I don't think it does. That's the only explanation I can have here for them bombing this. I had this instance, like, the game from time to time has these moments where their behavior is absolutely inexplainable in any possible way, except that they are cheating. And this is one of them. At least I think so. Like, there's nothing in my mind that can make any explanation for what just happened. I would have to check it on the replay, and I'm gonna try and do that and see whether there is something that can explain that. I'm actually gonna do that for the first time. I'm gonna have to remember that, because otherwise this is absolute BS. Like my rolls, really. Yeah, that's also BS. Nope. Another bad roll. Okay, so now I kind of need to go and look for the enemy bombers. Do they get a counterattack here? No, they don't. Which is good because it means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, that's not good. Because I can't move back from there then. No, I can't. So let's move back a bit more. And just allow them to move through here, because they're gonna move here. And they can move through this hex. And this way, 1, 2, 3. Yeah. I can just move back like this. And this is fine. However, like I said, I kind of have to go and guess where the enemy units are. They can't be all the way up there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. No, I... Wow. He's now so damaged he can't even fight off this hurricane, which is one of the weakest enemy air force units that they have. Well, I guess I just kind of have to let them go for now. It's not a lot I can do anyway. I can make these guys surrender. In order to give these guys some experience and at least get them over 1 star, I kind of want to do an attack like this, even though it's pretty risky and might make me take some damage. I need some experience on these guys in order to make them more powerful, because, you know, they're not the best right now. Come on. No. That would have been great if I was able to damage that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Because the enemy has a mosquito which retreated and another unit. So I think for this turn, I'm actually fine without any cover. At least for 1 turn. So I'll destroy that and then I'll move to the back a bit, because I want them to take more stuff from me. I mean, this is 50 points, so I guess it's still okay. They're gonna attack this and not these guys, but just in case... I'll move you here too, and then these guys can try to cross the river soon. I'm gonna pull back with all three. There we go. So they can actually move in here. Like I said, I want them to take this Dieppe hex too. And this airfield, by the way. Okay, it's coming back. Good. And they didn't bring back the Mosquito. It might be possible to repair that on the aircraft carrier. Not bad. But that is really bad. Nice. That's exactly what I don't want. +1 defense hero on a Pioneers. That's pretty much one of the worst heroes that you can get, I think. Yeah. I don't think they're... The only thing that's worse is a spotting hero. That's about it. +1 attack would be better. Yep, it's the worst. Question is, do I sell it? Get a new one? Try again? It's early enough in the campaign that I could do that. Like I said, anything is better than this, really. This is actually garbage. Yeah, I'll think of something. This one will probably go. It probably will. So I'll try not to get any experience on it during this mission, because I'm gonna sell it anyway. Yep, that seems best. Just give me a break. Just seriously, I'm so tired of this continuous trash. Like, who needs an anti-aircraft and 2 fighters in order to take down a 3-strength Sterling bomber? I have no words for something like that. Except if there is a god of the RNG, he must surely hate me. There's no doubt in my mind. Well, I have to be careful. Oh, okay, you have more fuel. Of that Mosquito that's left as well. I'll try to move back up a bit. And because yeah, this is good. Next turn I can retake that hex and do some fun stuff with that. Move you back, you here, cover the flank. Okay, well, I do need to... I don't know what's wrong with this this mission. I really don't. Okay. How do they get to attack? Look at this, and they still get attacking. So weird. All right. Let's go all the way to the outskirts to let them take this, and they can, and then they'll attack into either of those. That is my plan. Now, one thing that I should not have done is move these guys, because actually the way I should have done it is to let these guys move in here and attack. So that was silly. Yeah, I'll cover it up with 2 artillery. I'm also a bit afraid they would attack this. And 1, 2, 3, 4. You can go in here. I don't think they can destroy it either way. And yeah, move you in here. And these here. Well, we'll see what happens. Like I said, I'm trying to make them take that hex. No thanks. Mosquito will be back probably. I think. Not yet. Okay. That's an overstrength unit. If I ever saw one. Fine. I kind of expected that. You guys will take that, I think. Right. They didn't move yet. They did not take it. That is really confusing. Okay. 9 times 6%, and they have 15. Major General Roberts, huh? Well, I'll bomb them to smithereens, hopefully. So my plan kind of failed with this. I mean, these guys don't have that much extra heavy attack, so they're not gonna deal that much more damage to it, especially because they don't have the initiative. So I can't do a whole lot with that. And I have to also start worrying about a new enemy air wave, most likely, even though we beat off that first one. Yeah, you're getting out of here whenever I don't need you. This is definitely a job for the 88s. Trying to give him some experience too. Will I retake the hex? No, I don't think so. One, two, three, four. So moving out of the way is actually good. So I will do that. There we are. Now I'm in a pretty decent position. I mean, that is looking pretty decent. And then I might even be able to finish them off there. That would be mighty fine. Sure. It probably won't happen, but it's a chance. No. that would be silly. Nope. And who needs luck anyway, when you can also have bad luck? Yeah, I don't see why you would want such a thing. The question is though, what am I gonna do with these guys? Because they'll be absolutely useless in their current position. Yeah, this looks nice, but there's nothing that really piques my interest to do, or there doesn't seem to be anything that's really worth it to do here without additional artillery backup. And that kind of sucks. So I will allow these guys to go through, but then what is somebody like me supposed to do? I guess I can swing it like this. Try to do some more research or recon and just kind of expect them to... This looks so silly. But it also provides me with air cover. So, that's sad, because now they won't attack. Okay. Heh. Gotcha. Okay. I'd rather not use any at all, but we'll see. Gonna sell this one, so I might just as well try to take the damage on that. And I can probably get a surrender on this thing here if I play my cards right. But there are too many tanks for now in this area. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I could if this was out of the way. But that's a bit of a far stretch. Let's see though. Yeah. Only if I bomb it, I seem to be in good condition there. Let's try that, although I'm very likely to take more damage. Okay. Not too shabby. Then I can actually move you up. Need to use a bit more artillery than I might like, but it does the trick. Now that they've taken this hex, I can start moving up again. But let's do that in a good and orderly fashion. This can be a pretty decent trap. This is probably much safer. And I'll leave these guys here to be... no, I'm gonna put them here to be destroyed. There, you, there. There is some enemy that's going to attack from that side, and this is probably the best way to deal with stuff. Now, which of these attacks is safest? Well, it seems like there's always a chance to get damage. This is 22 and this is same. Because they're gonna need fuel and ammo anyway, I might just as well give it a shot. Make them repair something. Okay, so with that covered, I'll try to protect everything this way. My Air Force is pretty pummeled already. But then these guys do need to be out of sight. Which is fine. I can do that. Nothing can see them. And sure enough, more enemy air forces. Right, I got so scared for a second. Yep. They're going after this? Wait, yeah. Even with 2 artillery backup, that's kind of sucky. But it is a Krautschützen after all. They did leave that empty though. 1, 1, 2, 3. There is a chance. So they have at the very least a Spitfire, Hurricane, and a Blenheim. There's one surrender opportunity out there. Just so surprised surprised that they 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'd go back up there. That's really risky. Probably not worth it. Although making these guys surrender probably is worth it, but that does require 3 artillery blasts. Now, I think, yeah, 1, 1, 2, 3. Okay, they can probably be gotten rid of. I guess not. No. Okay. Now, like I said, this is free because they're gonna be gotten rid of. Yeah, let's move up and here. Well, let's just do this. Of course, I'm getting some extra damage. Wouldn't have thought otherwise. That seems to happen a lot. The expectation of dealing 1 according to that system and then getting more damage. So okay, wow. Okay. Seriously. All right, this is not gonna be fun, but I should have moved it here. That was so dumb. I was way too hasty after getting smashed here by the AI. And then you start making stupid mistakes because this could have been another ambush had I not hastily moved it in there to finish it off. Silly, silly, silly me. That's just stupid. Now I've only 1 fighter left, and these guys are probably going after that. So, and then they might even destroy it if I don't go after this hurricane. Oh, I'm gonna get wrecked. Come on. And then you get BS like this. It's like the moment when you need it the most, obviously the game just shits in your face. That's... Yeah, and when you don't need it, you get stuff like that. Great. Because I didn't care a rat's ass about whether I destroyed that unit or not, of course. Well, I can only pray it survives, but it probably won't. Great. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh wait, no, because it's an all-terrain unit. Library. Movement, all-terrain. Swamp, clear countryside. Bocash, forest, hill, city, airfield, port. Clearing. Clear and countryside are both 1. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. We'll see what it does. Well, let the misery begin. Okay. Not yet the end of the world. That's actually very good for me. Wow. Come on. Well, at least I'll be getting experience. I guess. Seriously though, 12%. The only way you can I can finish this off is by infantry. Well, they didn't go for it last turn, they might as well not go for it now. With the Hurricane and the Lancaster defeated, I don't see these guys finish off my unit that quickly, but we'll see. It does not help me, at least in the sense that I can now use these guys, but only 3 ammo because of the enemy air unit, huh? Well, I'll have to do it. Let's see if I can't get rid of this thing at least, or these guys. The damage, at least so far, is not too great. And I'll push it in there regardless. The thing is that I'm probably better off attacking this direction. Yep. Sure game. 1-7, huh? Well, gotta do something. At least this one got destroyed. They don't have that many units left, and they'll be pulling in here, which is good. Yeah, so as for here, like waiting yet another turn is just really bad. Well, what are these guys gonna do anyway? I do remember there's an anti-aircraft gun there, which probably it's best to try and go after that. Oh, they also still have a Churchill there. Well, that's something that I might actually be able to defeat. So I'll go after it, sure. And they don't see any of this, so. Let's move a bit closer. No. Okay. Really? Wow. Okay, well. Wow. Beautiful again. Great. Absolutely great. It's time to start pushing though. Only problem to move in here, so I will need to move an infantry in there too. No, I can do that. That's fine. Really? Okay. Come on. Again, it would have been too good to possibly be true. And in a way it was. these guys can only go in here, and these will just repair. And once they take that, they have to attack into it. And then maybe that enemy air unit will also go back. Who knows? At any rate, I'm looking to finish off these. Yeah, this is fine. Or apparently not so much. Don't tell me it will stay alive. It's just... This mission has been really exhausting. Just because of the shitty rolls here. Fine. Oh. Great. At least it can retreat. But... like I previously said, with attacks like these two, it's free. That's why I'm doing this, even though there's a pretty reasonable chance to take damage. We'll see how that goes. At any rate, that's the last fighter left, so it shouldn't give me that many problems. That's one. Two. I guess they are down for the count. But bombs away. Down. Don't really need any more recon down here, and I'm sure that this is empty. Buh. Yeah, let's use the fighter to make sure it retreats. Wow. Well, just unbelievable how much how tired you can get from this. Okay. There's no way that this guy 14 movement 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14. And I can't attack there. What I can do is take that. They won't get out of there, I'm sure. No, you get yeah, let's go here. I'm a bit afraid that they'll go into that area, but I wouldn't know really. How much fuel do you have anyway? 44. Well, let's get to it. It started off well, too well, of course, so. Yeah, whatever. So, if they're gonna go over there, they'd be out in the open. I am at 100% soft gap. I took so much damage that I'm actually okay there again. Okay, obviously there's nothing in here. Does give me a good view of everything else. So they have that thing in there. One, two, three, four, five. I need to move 5 hexes up at least. Okay. Because I kind of need to bomb that in order to take it. there does not seem to be particularly any other way. So I also moved these guys over in here, so at least they can't... I mean, they can still build stuff over here. There's nothing I can do about that for now. But not anywhere else. And with these guys, I'm just looking to inflict damage on anything, really, now that we've cleared the enemy air force. Sure, whatever. I can't afford to leave that alive, so I have to take extra damage there in order to be able to do even anything. That put into sight, that's not good. Need to put these units in position that whatever is in these hexes can't see them. Do I have any plane? Nope, I can't do that. Let's give you fuel and ammo, so at least they'll have that for the rest of the game. You can go to sleep for now. Okay, so they're going after that. Means I can keep them busy for some time. Even if I'm taking damage, that doesn't matter. They will have to repair and stuff like that. So use this Crusader to take it. Am I still at 192 now? Sure. One, two, three, four, five. Yeah, I can go back, right? Yeah. What are your odds? Very low, of course. Okay, sure. Naturally, I'm not dealing any damage to that thing. Good, finally, even though I have to use so much more artillery on that. Waste an entire turn. Yeah, I'm good. Best if I move these guys here so they can't build anything. Then the only place where they can currently still build something is there. If they want to reinforce, which is probably not the case. I haven't seen any of the other cruisers. Well, I'll continue to try and damage things. They're at 25 kills so far. Not too much, so they really need every single bit they can get. You're good. push them in there. And now if I move here, these guys, they can't do anything. And I will move the bomber down too. It's fine. Oladir is powerful enough as he is. Fine. Mass tag doesn't matter because it doesn't help deal more damage if they're fully suppressed. And thus, I will have to let them buy stuff there if they want to. Seriously? Why not? I'd rather damage that light cruiser as well. The most important thing though is my Air Force. So where's my last fighter? Down there. Okay. Okay, well, they'll probably move down after this turn. And that's good. Means I can start digging out these. I don't mind taking damage here once more. I'm not too keen on letting these destroyers attack my flak regiment, if I'm completely honest. How did they get that there? What? That wasn't there before. What the? That's silly. Look, I'm in a bit of a hurry here, so this is free. Sure, whatever. I wonder if they bought that. I don't think so. They would never buy heavy weapons. It must have been there already before. definitely. What, Churchill, huh? Nope, but they can't do anything. So it's fine. Boom. They got a lot more kills now, 42. Not bad. You go in here, take that hex. Despite all the bad luck, I ultimately did get a reasonable amount of prestige there, which I'm happy about. Not gonna complain about the prestige for sure. Boom. Let's get some mass attack bonus in. If only I could make him surrender. Sadly, I can't. But I can get some extra experience for more damage. What are your odds? They have pretty much been able to hit me every single time with that 1 damage, which is not the best. I kind of had expected at least one of them not to pass through, but the AI can win any coin toss if they want. I don't think I'm getting prestige per turn either, but I'll wait, because there's still some damage that I get to do. I don't know why I'm doing that though. And these guys don't have heroes, so they're going to be sold. Definitely. This is your last chance to deal some damage. Guess that destroyer would be fine. And this gives me extra experience, etc. What are your odds? They're probably 6%. Wow. Per hit, huh? All this artillery. Can you imagine all this artillery firing at a damaged carrier from the coast? I have to say. And then the Stuk finishes it off. It's like all these Stuks at the coast trying to shoot at that carrier and effectively sinking it. That's actually pretty hilarious. No. I'm gonna take damage, then I'm gonna cry. So no, there's no reason for me to do that. This I can do because I'm gonna sell this anyway. It's just for fun. Target practice, what you call it. That's it. Let's view the battlefield. Oh, they still had this light cruiser. Well, that's it. I don't think this is that hard of a mission, and with better luck, I think you certainly get to do a lot better. But my Air Force got damaged real quick due to some bad rolls, and that kind of dictated a lot of damage during the rest of the campaign. Because most of the damage that I took is actually from enemy air forces, or at least most of the relevant damage that I took is mostly from enemy air forces. And besides that, yeah, it went fine, I guess. But yeah, I don't know. Just got really unlucky during this mission, and nothing you can do about it. Let's just continue on and check the briefing. Yeah. This is a significant victory, Herr General. The first major attack by Allied forces against continental Europe has ended in a complete rout of their forces. Aside from the wealth of prisoners and equipment that has fallen into our hands, this event will surely be a major boost to the morale of the German people and a serious blow to enemy morale. Well done. Historically, Operation Jubilee was a disaster for the British and Canadian forces who took part. Not only were their objectives not met, but almost 75% of all personnel and equipment were lost in the operation. Alright, gonna end the video here. I want to thank you all for watching. Do hope you enjoyed this one. If you did, please leave a like, comment, or subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next episode. At least for the Grand Campaign West, that will be Gironde, if I'm not mistaken. Yes. Thanks for watching. Take care. See you next time. Bye-bye.